So Mackenzie Dern and Tecia Torres are set to fight on the 10th of April. Now, the breakdown of styles, let's break down their styles. Let's just look at their styles for a moment. So, Tecia Torres, she's a very good wrestler, and she has good kicks, and she has a background in Taekwondo and Kung Fu, I believe. So, she has a very good, prolific stand up game, and she has a decent wrestling game. Now, her last fight against, what was her name again? That exciting black girl that fights really, really good. Angela Hill, right? She fought Angela Hill and she was able to kind of capitalize on her wrestling ability instead of the kung fu style, taekwondo, and all that karate style that she has with the kicks and the movement and the blitzing style of coming forward. She's not gonna be doing. It's a style. Look, MMA is really a game of inches, man. It's really a game of inches. Like, you make one mistake, you're done. It's over. Which is why these coaches, these teams, these striking coaches, grappling coaches, head coaches exist so that they can formulate a game plan that kind of is tailored towards each fighter's special skill set. Now, Tecia Torres is primarily a wrestler with some added. Her strongest skill is her wrestling, but she has taekwondo. She has a big back. She has a huge background there. She has a huge background in fucking karate, right? So she has a lot of kicks in her arsenal. That's something that she's going to utilize in this fight. Something that she's always utilized in her fights. And her blitzing style of coming forward and trying to take your head off. But when you look at the style of Mackenzie Dern, she's a multiple time world champion in BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So it's kind of like, okay, how does this fight play out? Go about and play out. How does that happen? How does it happen? It's tough to kind of predict this kind of fight because it's really a style versus style matchup, and it really depends on the game plans of either fighter's team, right? Now, if I was Tecia Torres' coach, what would I say her game plan should be? She should keep the fight long, She should keep the fight in distance, in kicking range. She should keep the fight long. Do not engage with her on the inside. Don't engage with her on the inside too much. Obviously, there's going to be times when Mackenzie Dern kind of closes the distance and reaches for takedowns. And when she does that, you can capitalize by moving backwards and striking, moving backwards, creating angles, moving to the side to side movement, creating angles, moving in and out, stepping in and out of range. To be honest, Tecia Torres has an excellent chance of winning this fight. Excellent. She has an excellent chance of winning this fight. But if she gets taken down, now we're in a ballpark of Mackenzie. We're in the Mackenzie Dern's ballpark. Now we're in we're in her world, you know? Jiu-Jitsu. She's the best at what she does in that element. Now, just one takedown can change the entire fight. Because it only takes one submission to win the fight. One submission, and it's over. And I don't know if that's really the best mindset to have going into a fight like this. I think if Tecia Torres is like, I cannot get taken down at all costs, it's going to open up the striking for Mackenzie. 100%. Because when the striker is avoiding the grappler's takedowns, what tends to happen is the striker kind of gets hesitant. You know, he bunches up. He's hesitant. He's looking for that takedown. He's looking for the shot. His center of gravity is definitely a lot lower, for sure. And he's waiting and watching for the shot of the wrestler. So I think it's something that kind of Tecia has to just kind of flow with style. Don't be too thinking about the takedown. Don't think too much about the takedown. Think about it, yes, but don't think about it too much. Don't think like, I cannot get taken down at all costs. That's the wrong mindset to have. That's the completely wrong mindset to have going into a fight like this. Okay, well, what happens then if you get taken down once? It's over? Come on, you gotta work that underhook, get your leg free, try to get up back to your feet. Tecia's a very good fighter. She's able to get up off the ground very well. But there's another element that I kind of have to introduce, because she's never faced the grappler of a Mackenzie Dern. When has Tecia Torres ever fought a high elite level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner on a level of a Tecia Torres, with the ground game of a Tecia Torres, not a Tecia Torres, I'm sorry, but the ground game of Mackenzie Dern? When has Tecia Torres faced a grappler of Mackenzie Dern's caliber? When has that happened? When? Because she fought Angela Hill, Sam Hughes, Brianna Van Buren. No. She lost to Marina Rodriguez, Zhang Wei Li, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and Jessica Andrade. They're all pressure fighters. They're all come forward pressure fighters that are very good at kicks, boxing, range. So she doesn't do very well against not wrestlers, but she doesn't do very well against strikers, because all those people are strikers. Jessica Andrade is striker, grappler, kind of mixed in. It's tough, man. It's really tough to kind of predict who's gonna win this fight, because there's just so many things that you have to account for. It's a game of inches. But I guess the best way to look at it is to say, okay, the best version of a Mackenzie Dern versus the best version of a Tecia Torres. Let's compare them. The best version. Let's look at the best version. Forget about injuries and all that shit. Let's just think about how the best version of both two fighters will match up. Grappler versus wrestler. It's tough, because one takedown can change the fight. And then if you look at Tecia Torres' perspective, she just has to keep the fight long, kicks, movement, range, and avoid the takedown, which is easier said than done. But I mean, Mackenzie Dern's takedown average isn't that high. She doesn't really get takedowns that much. But if she does get a takedown, the fight's over. It's over. That's the thing. That's what makes her so special. Let's look at her takedown accuracy. Let's look at her takedown accuracy real quick. What is her takedown accuracy? Her takedown accuracy, 10%. 10%. Come on. She's not a great wrestler. She's not. Which means if Tecia can keep the fight on the ground, on the feet, she can, because she's a good wrestler. I think she can win this fight. Who am I predicting? I'm predicting Tecia Torres, man. I'm predicting Tecia Torres. And she's the favorite, right? The betting odds say that she's a 110 favorite or 120 or something. It's pretty close, man. Anything can happen. It's not... When's the fights? CW, we don't really care about that stuff, but it's on April the 10th. 9th. Yes, April the 9th. All right. Whoa, this fight is a pick'em fight. Holy shit. The fight's odds are straight down the middle. They're straight down the middle. They're literally straight down the middle. DraftKings is saying Mackenzie Dern is a -115 to -105 favorite. So she's only a favorite by 10, which is so close. Tecia Torres is an underdog compared to BetMGM. Caesars, she's literally dead even, -110 to -110. So the odds are saying that this fight is as close as can be, because it's a classic wrestler versus grappler matchup. It's not... Because Mackenzie Dern's takedown average is not that high. So, she's alive. Mackenzie can definitely win this fight. There's no doubt about that. She's the favorite coming into this fight. Yeah, Mackenzie Dern is the favorite. Wow, that's crazy. She is the favorite. Wow. Insane, right? Mackenzie Dern is the favorite, man. That's insane, right? She is the favorite because, one takedown can change the fight. I don't know why the betting odds changed so the lines changed so much. Like it's kind of weird that the lines have changed this much, but it appears that the betting odds are. I mean, people are very they have a lot of confidence in Mackenzie Dern. So my prediction is Tecia Torres gets it done, but Mackenzie Dern could win too, man. It's the game of inches. I know I'm kind of pussying out of the prediction by not giving a clear-cut prediction. Fine, my clear-cut prediction is Tecia Torres. I'm picking Tecia Torres. I'm going to put my money on Tecia Torres. But I'm giving you guys a little side note. Like, Dern can win too. It's a game of inches, baby. You never know what's going to happen until the result is said by Bruce Buffer. And the winner, until Bruce Buffer announces the winner, you don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen, Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you guys. Give the video a like, and peace.